Hello everybody, this is Iced Blood. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Last episode we got about I'm gonna say we got about 2/3 of the way through No Man's Wharf. Today we're closing that gap, we're gonna finish things up, and eventually tackle the boss in this area. Boom! Backstab, biatch! Yes. Always feel good when I get a backstab. They're harder to get in this one than they were in Dark Souls 1. Or Demon Souls. I'm not sure about Demon Souls, honestly. It's been a long time since I played that one. But I do definitely know that it's harder in 2 to find that sweet spot behind a character's back to get that backstab. So it's always nice to get one. So this is how we progress in this area. We have to summon the rest of the area. Nice, ominous, echoing bell ushering in the ghost ship. So once we reach that ship, we will find its captain, hello, and murder it. Because this is Dark Souls, people, and whenever you come across new people, you kill them. That's basically how it goes. And it's also possible, even with all those fancy NPCs, for the most part, every NPC you find in this game can be murdered indiscriminately. I think there might be like 2 exceptions, I'm not positive. Oh god. I don't need to. Let's use the environment to our advantage, hopefully. Okay, let's let the bleeding wear off. And come on, up the stairs. Up the come on, get up here. I can't murder you if you don't get closer. Uh-oh. Worse than bleeding. Our weapon's about to break. But I think we have a spare. There we go. So you notice that little red meter under the weapon and the shield there? Very important thing, that's our durability. It will go down as the game goes on. And if you use a weapon against like the wrong type of enemy, so like if we use a bladed weapon against an enemy with armor, for example. Ooh, cool. I didn't know you could get those on these guys. Awesome. The durability goes down even more, to the point where if... obviously, if the meter goes all the way down, your weapon will break, and you will not be able to use it until you repair it at the blacksmith. I'm pretty sure there's an item we can get, repair powder, that we can use in the field, so to speak, to get our durability up, but the easiest way to refresh our durability is to sit at a bonfire. But for now, I think this... slightly subpar falchion will do the trick. We've got to get down here and over to that ship. Let's see, how do we get there? It's hard to tell in the dark. Let's see, I think this is it. Something about this series that's pretty common. Some of the levels are basically mazes. And like I said, this is basically the first area in the game that's really put an emphasis on lighting. By which I mean that, well, I can't see for shit. And, let's see. The torch basically... what's the phrase? Paralyze them for a second, and they go back to where they started. It's a very useful way of dealing with these guys. Basically, stand by a torch. If you have a ranged weapon, it's even better. We do not at the moment. Although now that my dex is up, I could get one. I don't have to put that on the list of things to do to prepare for later in the game, but for now, we have a singular goal, and it does not involve ranged weapons. It involves that ship. Let's see. This will help a little, I think. Okay, let's go back down. Ooh, cloth robe. Okay. Okay, so here's where we want to go. Alright. There we go. See, torch is quite useful. Especially for me, I have a horrendously bad sense of direction. And making things quite difficult in particular for this game. I've actually I've made really good progress, I think. Personally, I'm surprised at how quickly things have gone. Because this is going to be, what, our 5th boss, I think? And out of 40, that's not too bad. That's, you know, we're an 1/8 of the way through the game in terms of pure boss counts. Ooh, we're doing good on backstabs, too, today. Oh, God. 4, 5. 5 sailors at once. Crap. This. Ah, no. Not good. Not good. Not good. Oh, great. Dead end. Crap. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's it. I'd rather fall into the sea and drown than face... Well, I suppose actually, I was going to say than face dishonor, but anyway. So, bit of editing magic here so you don't have to watch me floundering around for an hour trying to find my way back. I do want to show something specific though. Because there's a little trick you can use that will make things quite a lot easier. Since we bought from Melentia a Pharaoh's Lockstone. What we're going to do is in this little section of the level here, we can use it. We'll change things up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if you go over here, up on this little platform, you can put in the Lockstone into that little face-looking thing. And what that did, you can't really see it too well, but it increased the lighting in this area. Specifically, there's going to be a lot more areas where those guys don't attack you. Now, more editing magic so that you don't have to watch me floundering around. Here we are back at the ship, we got our souls back, and we're going to give this another try. Being slightly more strategic. So I'll take you. Okay, there we go. Now, we should only have to deal with a couple, I think, on the ship itself. Alright. Here we go. This is one of those things, it's an interesting design, interesting idea to have, you know, a battle on a ship. But it's basically just a set piece for the most part. And so, honestly, I think, you know, we could be forgiven for just thinking of this as an interesting level and not really think about the repercussions or anything. But really, whose ship is this? There we go. That should be better. Like, who owns this ship? And why did summoning it with that bell, why did that work? Who was listening? Who's piloting the thing, so to speak? Who's, well, not piloting, that's a bad word for what this is. But I think you know what I mean. Like, is it a ghost ship? Is it a haunted ship? Like, is the reason that bell summons it basically a curse? I don't know. Interesting ideas. But we're going basically down into the depths of the ship to face our next boss. Anything interesting? Here we go. This is the Flexile Sentry. Conjoined twins, joined together in a desire to knock us flat. Like most bosses in the game, they are much bigger than we are, but relatively easy to deal with. I would probably be better off using like a mace against these guys. Using a blade is not the best tactic, to be honest. But it's doing okay. Okay. Watch its attack patterns, keep distance, keep stamina up. That's basically it. It's difficult to tell, like, with a lot of these monster designs, like, it makes me wonder, like, how they were made. Like, what is the deal with this guy? Like, is this the captain? You know, is this the owner of the ship? Is he the one that responded to our summoning bell? Or is he just here? He's a sentry, so what is it that he's in charge of guarding, basically, or watching? Like, I don't know. There's... whoa. Whoa. Okay. Lots of mysteries, and sometimes it just comes down to, well, it's just an interesting character design, and not necessarily about the history of the monster or anything. What's interesting is the way that this creature moves, because notice that its arms are elongated as well. So when like it does its charge, like slam down attack, it actually basically rests its entire body on its wrists. Oh, never good, never good. Okay. This is particularly dangerous because 14,000 souls is still a decent amount at this point in the game. And, oh, crap. Alright, well, there we go. That's what happens when you let it get too close. Let's try and use this to our advantage. Crap. No, 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 no. Thank you, D-pad, for ruining everything. I was trying to change my item, and I got dead instead. That's 2 deaths for this video, but let's try again. And this time, we will use an item. We will use our dark pine resin, which will add the dark element to our falchion. Hopefully that will help out a little bit. Let's see. Nope. No summoning symbols or anything. There we go. So now, for a little while, our falchion has the dark element, which hopefully will do some extra damage. Let's do this again. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. I like that. So, okay. As always, be careful. Stamina management is key, and aggressive, or calculating aggression. Calculated aggression. Don't do that. Do not do that. I call shenanigans on the simple fact that smashing that pole there in the center, smashing it with a giant club that clearly can murder me with no question, does no structural damage whatsoever. Just goes right through. I know it's a graphical thing, but sure, our weapon gets stuck on it. But theirs, oh no, theirs are magical. We're fighting a ghost. Or whatever it happens to be. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I don't know if ghosts exist in these worlds. I mean, I know there are ghosts in, like, Dark Souls 1 has some ghosts. I forget if this one does. I guess we'll find out later on. But I don't think this guy counts as a ghost. Now see, if you look at the durability on our falchion there, it's gone down a lot. Actually, main reason for that is I had meant to switch. I'd actually specifically... Oh, that really scares me when my shield decides to go away when I'm trying to switch around items. Okay, there we go. I had put on the +2 falchion through the area, and I was planning on switching to the +3 for this fight. Unfortunately, I forgot my little tactic. And so we have a falchion that does less damage than our main weapon, and it's about to break. So basically, we're gonna have to do this quick-like. Because I'd hate to have to open the menu and try and equip another weapon in the middle of this fight. This guy's relatively slow, but he has a far reach, and not good at all. He's less than halfway. Or more than halfway, rather. He has less than half his health. He's more than halfway dead. Just a little more. A little more. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Were you chicken? Come on. Come at me, bro. These bros. I don't know. I don't want to do this much. My resin is wearing off, but I'd rather end up losing the the dark element and the cautious, then end up dying again. Although last time we died was primarily because I bad timing and the fact that my D-pad was not cooperating with me. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Gotta make this count. Yep, cause okay, nope, not gonna work. Not gonna work. I wonder if I can attack with my shield. If I two-hand my shield, can I hit with it? I'd rather not punch this guy to death. Okay. It's not... Let's make use of this. That'll make a difference. That didn't help. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there, come on! There it is. And it broke. Well, that's okay. Our Falchion can break as he dies. I'm fine with that. Okay, so let's put on our other one. There we go. Because now we have to go back to Lenigrast in Majula to get that second weapon in working condition again. So now we're looking for... oh, okay, we're going up the ladder. We're looking for a set piece. I think that's it. Alright. There we go. We are going to be heading into the next area. The ship's going to take us to the Lost Bastille. So I'm going to cut the video here, and we will pick up next time once we reach the Bastille. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to subscribe so you know when the next episode comes out. And I'll see you then. Alright, bye-bye.